moved over to assistant director of facilities, and at the time we were housed over in the physical education building. And then as we just kind of kept moving through, we started the idea of building this facility, and that's when I became the associate director over all of the full-time staff at that point. And then when we moved here in this building in 2003, I was the senior associate director over all full-time staff. And then 3 years ago, almost a little over 3 years ago, I became the director when our old director retired. So for the most part, I mean, I oversee all the full-time staff, but I have 2 associate directors that are more involved in the program areas and the staff. For that point, I don't really we have about 300 and some student employees. I don't have really any supervisory responsibilities over them. So my main role is probably the budget, which is the biggest part of my job, and then probably managing risk management, making sure that the programs we're offering are safe, the facility itself is safe. A lot of that comes with facility maintenance and managing the facility portion of it, making sure that everything we have is up to par and we're operating safely. Obviously staff management, there's a lot that has to do with managing the full-time staff, and that's daily, whatever that might look like. And then, I take very seriously getting the word out to the campus about what it is we do and what it is we do for our students. And so I would say maybe I'm the spokesperson for the department, serving on committees, getting out there and making sure everybody knows what we're doing and what we're offering over here. Most unique, well, of course you've got your standard programs, you've got your intramurals and your sport clubs and your, working out in the weight room, that kind of stuff. I would say that probably the most unique would be the outdoor pursuits program, and that includes the climbing wall. And not that that's necessarily unique in and of itself. Over the last number of years, climbing walls are popping up everywhere. Yeah. But through that program, we also offer a trip program where not every weekend, but many weekends every semester, we lead students out on trips. And so this semester we had a backpacking trip, a caving trip, a climbing trip, a hiking trip, a canoeing trip. And so we have full-time staff and part-time staff that take 10 students out a weekend and go on these trips. And so I would say that's probably our most unique program, and it definitely serves a very niche group on campus. Typically the students that are involved at the climbing wall or in the outdoor program aren't necessarily the ones playing basketball on the gym floor or working out in the weight room necessarily. Yeah. So since we opened this facility in 2003, we have shown that every single semester for every single classification, so every freshman, all freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors, those students that use our facility have a higher GPA than those that don't. Wow. And so and that's pretty impressive when you think of it. Never dropped. It's always been consistent. Every single group of students, every single classification, we've shown that every single semester. So 13 years now, we're still showing it. Yeah. So absolutely, no doubt about it. That exercise affects student success here.
Yeah.